EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Love fires that quickly outside. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Ready. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check pink, yellow, white.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Now Love. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Richardson to throw off play action. This pass caught. It's Woods. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there at 22.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Go.
Now Richardson sliding out of the pocket. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On the option left, Richardson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Check, check.
Richardson off the play fake. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here we go.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, Love. He'll get this to Jake Funk out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You look at this Colt defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On now is the Packers punter. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Down the numbers. There he goes. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 70. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Another carry for Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 10.
Red, cycle, steel, black. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Love now. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Fielded at about the 28. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
They're almost pushing to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Play action. Now Richardson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown Colts. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? Well, we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate any.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 75 yards.
And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. 6. Mega. 52 Blaster. Ready.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5.
Red, yellow. Blue striker.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Down. Blaster, 6. Drill green. Needle blue. Ready?
Here's Love. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Firing quickly out wide is Love.
And it's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here we go. Here we
An
go.
incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Here's Richardson to throw. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Buffalo 18. Big Lion.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Richardson going on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And the defense bit hard there. They were thinking run all the way, play fake, working to perfection on 4th down.
And it was able to work because of the down and distance situation. 4th and short, you've got to respect the run. You show a little play action. Oftentimes you find people open for what you need, and that's exactly what they got done there.
On the jump.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
19-18. Ready.
On the draw is Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Go check. Go check. Ready.
There, Richardson back to throw it. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and he gets it down to the 32. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This will be from 49 yards out. Gay's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal hole.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25.
On the set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Okay, ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
97. Striker, 3.
Play fake. Here's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Love. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson. 32 yards. And the Packers are back within a score. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Ready, set.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Richardson. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Okay,
so how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Richardson. Looking end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Come on, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
2nd and 5.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Okay, right.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Ultra. Go ultra. Okay, go steal.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's taken on the 25. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Ready.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 111 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Check, Panther. Go.
Running left, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
This is 2nd and 8. Richardson out of the shotgun. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Richardson looking to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the air with Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Ready,
3rd
ready.
quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Black shot. Smash, red. Black ultra. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. This
Ready.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready.
Love fires that quickly outside. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Jack right.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Cut, cut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Gets the dump off to Pierce. Escapes the defender. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Set.
Love from the gun. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Ready, ready.
Again, it's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. A run for Pierce out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Love. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Love now to pass on 1st down. That's complete to Dobbs. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs from 21 yards away. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a second and 2 now from the 33.
18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Slide 2. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Completes it again to Dobbs. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
On the ready. Blaster, 6. Drill 3. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut, hut.
Pierce now up the middle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one is right through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Rasul Douglas there to get him down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last two drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Now 2nd and 5.
Warrior 70. Go.
Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snapped. And they're there and end up making the play.
Come on.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Again, it's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Let's go now.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Richardson to throw. And Woods has it complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
On the set.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Ready.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. There he goes, left side. Now he's loose again. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Ready. Trap alert. Trap alert. No. Reno.
Taylor going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Ready.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
roll. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready, ready.
Now Richardson. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
Wait. Ready?
Here's Love. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Get.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up.
17. Green jack.
Now Love. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Okay, ready?
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Yellow. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So now, after the clutch field goal, he's back out there to boot it away in what's now a tie ball game. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
There we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready?
Richardson to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Here's Richardson. Flushed to, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check. Hurt.
Richardson. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he will get out of bounds, so nice work after the catch. That gets him really good yardage, and they stop the clock as well.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
Panther Street. Go, Riggs, go.
Richardson looking to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Ready.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Richardson. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So it's all come down to this for Anders Carlson. This from long, very long range. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Fair catch called for and taken, so the ball brought up to the 25 to begin this overtime session. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
Ready.
Richardson dials up the first throw of overtime. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Richardson looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Two. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
First and 10, it's Richardson. This pass caught, it's Woods. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bring it. Panthers 60, Panthers go.
Richardson to throw off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 Lions.
Richardson looking to throw this. Flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
But partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Let's go now.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he'll go down at the 28.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. That puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Unlock Lions, unlock Lions. Let go.
Richardson off the play fake. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring